We're here for some
little gray work.
a little gray blending. Obviously, you guys can see she's got really pretty curls. And I'm the first to say, I'm not a curl specialist, so my girl Kaylin right there just trimmed her up before we start. So, you are wanting to embrace your grays.
Yes, it's time. I started graying when I was in my 20s, and it's 30 years later, so I think it's time. Okay. I'm embracing my grandma phase, but I'm not a grandma.
Ever since the whole ashy blonde trend came out, I've been obsessed with gray because I'm like, you can't make gray. Gray has zero pigment in it. It is like a unicorn. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a treatment of CPR, and we're going to try to, it's not really going to lighten this up too much, but it will make my job easier when I go in with highlights. So this first visit, we're going to get her to as close as we can to this gray. This might take 1 to 2 visits, but I really think we'll make a lot of progress today. As you guys know, I know some hairstylists fight me on this, but I do not touch the roots. Want to look down for me? Okay. Do you know how many people have sat in my chair, told me that they waited 2 years before they did a gray blending, and that hairstylist went in and did something with the natural? Right? How awful is that?
I would freak out.
Right. So what I do is I try to get to as close to this as possible. And sometimes on that first visit, it's not perfect, but the second visit, it is. Overall, though, you won't have this demarcation as heavy right now, okay? I don't touch the gray because this is what we're trying to achieve. Why would I mess this up if we already got it, right? Fresh bag of CPR. I'm putting it into 4 ounces of water, and then we're going to put this on my client's hair as her first part of the color correction to gray blending. She's going to sit under heat for 45 minutes. We're going to mix this really good. I'm not going to mix it yet. We're going to mix it really good and put this on her head. My name is Leda Fazal. I own Tone Hair Salon in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hit that subscribe button and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do,
I did a full micro foil on her, Teasy foil. I didn't tease a whole lot. I really wanted to cover as much hair as possible. She is processing no heat. I used lightener and 15 to 20 volume from the mid shaft to almost the ends, and then I used bleach and 6 volume. We're gonna let her process, no heat, just a warm towel, and we'll check on her in about 30-40 minutes. Then we're gonna take out her foils. We're trying to get her as light as possible without breaking her hair. Then we're gonna tone her as silver as possible. So let's see what happens. Girl.
don't want
Dun,
to.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How do you feel about the color?
It blended awesome. I don't understand how you do that and how that happens. But the whole, it's so big and awesome. Oh my gosh. I just want to play with it, but I don't want to touch it.
I try not to touch it. You'll want to do some conditioning treatments, of course, but
Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, I really don't think you need anything else. You might just need like a toner, but I mean, I did a lot of foiling on you, so
Look at
it's like, what roots, right? You came in today with that much root,
yes.
and now that root you can't even tell.
Look at. I just want to sit here and look at each little piece. Oh my goodness. Okay, everything you just told me, I can watch it on video. You're gonna have to tell me again.
I will. I'll write it all down. And you live around here in Clayton, right?
Yes.
Or close to us. So
close.
what I'd like to do is get you down for another toner probably in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
And then a conditioning treatment. But that's it. And then you can continue to see Kaylin for your curly cuts.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'll need any more color per se. Like I don't think you're gonna have to do more highlighting.
Okay.
The hard part's over.
No.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I don't know. Wow. Who's that? That is so cool. I love like that blending in there. That is so neat. It's shag. I love how you have it looking like shaggy. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. All of you work so hard.
Welcome. Okay, so on a separate thing,
Yeah.
we can film this too. So when she was blow drying you, I noticed a little bit of like a pink tone
Oh.
right here. It's so faint, but it's because the toner maybe just stained a little bit.
Oh.
After a wash or two, if you feel like it's still there, call me.
Okay.
But it shouldn't.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things that's gonna rinse out very easily.
Is it just right
Just
there?
right there.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's happened before, like randomly. The hair's just so porous and sometimes it'll just grab, but it's really just in that one spot. But the point of this is that I do like to tell my clients stuff like that because a lot of stylists will just let their client go and then they'll find it on their own and be like, why is there pink in there? What is going on? A bleed mark or, patchiness, something. But like, if I see something, I'm going to tell the client. And if you want to like get it washed and rinsed out, we can do that. But it'll be rinsed out in like 2 washes. So
Very cool.
not sure if it's worth it.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know. It's because, oh my God, my hair's molding. It's going to all fall out. Ah. And then I don't have to think like that at all and just wash it.
Exactly. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get some photos and videos up front.
Okay.
And you are all done. We'll get you checked out.
That's awesome. Thank you. My goodness, lady.